Okay guys, so this is new. So obviously a lot of you have seen that it's probably called twin flame reading. Now I've been going through these myself for 17 years, but I've never done twin flame readings. So I see mine differently than a lot of other people. I believe a twin flame is more karmic than anything else, okay? So it means that a twin that has mirrored you. So if you're mirroring someone of a twin flame, okay, is how I take what it's meant for, and a spiritual connection that you are mirroring a twin, and you're mirroring them and your behavior is becoming toxic or good, then my belief is a lot different than other people's. But I do teaching segments over on Patreon on the gold tier. But I want to do something different. So a lot of people have asked me, can you do twin flame readings, right? So I'm going to give it a go. It's up to you, okay? If you want your star signs, at the moment, they're over on Patreon, but I'll tell you at the end. But all star signs at the moment, because there is so much negative energy floating around there at the moment in star signs, that they are on Patreon for the people that understand how I channel and stuff like that, right? So at the moment, we're just going to do your tarot reading. So for anybody that's going through a twin flame situation, can you tell me pretty much what is going on around their twin flame situation? What is going on around their twin flame situation? So you've got Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, but I do deal in numerology. So Sag, Taurus, 5, life path 5. Aries, 4, Scorpio, and so on and so forth, right? So you're feeling really good. Feminine energy is more like you're feeling good, feeling very optimistic about the energy if you've united with someone. Okay, you could be from Manchester or Leeds. I'm also hearing Manchester United. Okay, some of you could be united, maybe a 3. That could be a Pisces for a lot of you. And you're actually with the person, feeling really good and feeling energized now. Okay, feeling more energetic. Okay. So you've got 9 of Cups for a lot of you here. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a life path 9. There could be situations that are going on around an unhealthy attachment of weight and issues around what I'm eating and what I'm drinking and that kind of stuff here. That's normally water retention from me. So for a lot of you, you might this person itself might be suffering through dieting, excessive dieting or not dieting. The not could be a Pisces, but it could be a Pisces like not really dieting, not really health related kind of energy. If you look at the card, it pretty much shows you right on the screen someone that's really suffering with their weight, okay, and they're looking for the next best fad diet, which is a 9. Okay, so they're looking for the 1 cup. So it's kind of like fad dieting. What diet should I do? Should I do keto? Should I do carnivore? Should I do this diet? Should I do that diet? Supplements also would be here for a lot of you or this person. I'm going to tell you about the people and what they're interested in and what they're not interested in and everything else. Okay, so this person, as it stands, is looking to be very optimistic about a future diet. Now I'm hearing Marie, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But they're looking for a future fad diet of something that they know that they have coming up that's quite important, of a date when they are going to start doing this. Now, that's dieting. Some of you that are watching, there is something that you want to do, but you are looking to start something. Now it could be a channel, it could be anything that you're doing, but like I'm looking to start doing something, okay, and I need to do a bit of research, but I'm getting myself prepared to do this, okay. So if that be dieting, if that be anything to do with money and finances, for a lot of you here are considering like the next best thing. Now it could be a Steve. If I say thing, you say Stephen King, but like the next best thing. Okay, so for a lot of you, if you have not united with your person and you've decided to move on from someone where it was more codependent and anything, where someone was not opening up their feelings and they're not kind of like, I'm picking up, when I say not, that's my 1, 2, 3 swinging on a tree Pisces energy, right? I'm a bit close. But like, for some of you, if you decided where you was with, say, a twin flame and it was more karmic than anything else and the person was deciding to not open up the lines of communication, not speak to you, not let you know where you stand, not opening up their feelings and their emotions and pretty much everything else, and their stance was pretty much like, no, you know, you're not the best thing in my life, I am, okay, and that no one else, you know, that kind of stuff, and you was really trying your hardest to get through to this person and say, look, I want to reconcile with you, but you're just not opening up. So what can I do about that? I can't force you to open up. Okay, so I'm also hearing Luke or Luke in the book, someone from up north like Manchester, Leeds, Sheffield or so. Okay, you will get other messages, like, because I shall also read it as a normal one, but let's see what's going on with your twin flame situation for anybody watching, to do with your twin flame situation that's going on. So yeah, you could be meeting someone new here. You've got the Magician, so there might be something spiritual that you want to do here. Okay, I've got a screen over here, so I'm kind of looking at it from my TV because I can't keep doing that, Dave. Right, but for a lot of you, it might be something spiritual that you are really considering doing, but it's kind of like this opening up the floodgates. Okay, so it's kind of like something that I want to do, but I'm really unsure whether it's going to work or not yet. Okay, some of you, if you're actually working and you've got 2 jobs or a few jobs, or the name Rob, Robin, Robert, Robertson, Robert Realms, Robin Realms, you're right. But like, or from down the Elms, is it Freddy Krueger? A cougar. So okay, so Spirit's saying that there might, Spirit is saying that there might be a cougar. Cougar, do I make you horny, baby? Do I? But like so like a cougar kind of situation, someone that might be slightly older, really attractive, looking to make an offer to someone, but they don't know if it's going to be accepted or not. The person could be focusing on a Pisces, okay? Some of you or the other person is kind of thinking, what's going on with the Piscean energy? Okay, I really need to find out and I need to hear from them first, but they might not be opening up and they might not be speaking to me. That kind of situation is going on. Okay, now, if any of you are like considering starting something spiritual, okay, it's the beginning of something here. Okay, it's the starting of something because it's waiting for people to come in. Okay, so for some of you, if you're dealing with a past twin flame situation, okay, there's kind of like this, right, now I feel really optimistic about my future. I'm going to start thinking about me and what I am with anybody else. I'm really not really worried about anybody else. I'm just going to be more concerned about what I want to do, okay? And then there might be something spiritual that is kind of coming up for you here, okay? Now, if it relates to the 4 of Cups, of someone that you're trying to get through to, this person still isn't opening up. Now, they're not opening up because they don't want to, okay? Because they specifically, I'm not interested in a person, and like, I'm not opening up to you, and the reason why I'm not is because I don't want to, okay? You can't never force a person to actually be with someone. If you are, you have control issues, okay? So there's a time to offer, and then there's a time to back off, okay? So when I went through my first twin flame situation, which was with a Libra, okay, I was offering and offering and offering and offering and offering, and it was just not accepted, and the person was with someone else, and went through the whole chasing and running and all of that sort of stuff, and I suddenly had to stop, and I had to deal with the karmic energy that was left over, which means that you cannot run from a feeling of karma, right? So what is that? An awakening. You cannot run from an awakening. There is nothing that you can do to get out of that. You can't even focus it into an egg. You can't do anything. It doesn't matter if you write down. It doesn't matter if you meditate, if you burn sage, if you put fucking salt in the corner of each earth. You will not get rid of your karma. You won't get rid of it. Okay, what you're running from or try to run from is an awakening. This is why people get paranoid. Paranoia is one of the main factors of what you get through an awakening. That's why everybody says they're doing witchcraft. That's why everybody tries to get out of it. That's why everybody looks for a tarot card reader or reading to try and find out what's going on with them. Are they doing witchcraft? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? No, it doesn't work. It's because it's paranoia. It's what's given to you by an awakening. That is one of the main things that is given. Okay. Good luck. Okay. It takes a very long time. If any of you want to know of a time bracket, took me about 12 years to fully wake up, to stop having an awakenings and stop having those obsessive thoughts and feelings, to become masculine from feminine. Took me about 17 years it took me, okay? So how long is an awakening? If you've just started, probably another 17 years, okay? But that was my calling. But for any of you out there, you're looking for a time bracket, how long does the first twin flame last for? A very long time. How long does it take to get away from? A long time, okay? Okay, so let's see, twin flame, what have they got going on? Yeah, so you've got a lot of gaslighting energy here now. Okay, a lot of confusion. This is the major card of gaslighting because it's holding a lantern. Not saying it is the Life Path 9 or Virgo that is doing it. Okay, but there is energy of confusion. 9 of Wands is what we all say, gaslighting, confusion, narcissism, blah, blah, blah. That's the major arcana of 9, right? So you go figure. So your next one is the 7 of Wands, and your next one is Judgment, okay? So you could be dealing with a Libra. This is Virgo for me. This is Libra for me, and this is a Life Path 7 or Cancerian, okay? So you're going to have to know everybody's numerology placements, unfortunately. Place, if I say place, you say fish. There could be a Pisces up in here. Right. So what is going on? So for a lot of you, you're very confused by the situation of the person ghosting you. Okay, why is it that they build up a connection with me and then ghost me and then they don't reach out, they don't say anything? I try and I keep trying and trying, but the person does never seem to understand when I speak to the person. They never seem to open up. I'm very confused about it. Why is it that they ghost me? Okay, they probably want to know me 1 minute, but then the next minute they don't want to know me and they run off and they go with either one, someone else, or two, they just abandon me altogether. They go and it was a connection that was very momentarily and then it's gone, or you've been doing it for a long time, run. Okay, now you do run, you do run. That's because they're running away from the connection. 7, okay, is the Chariot basically, but they're running away from the connection because it doesn't feel right to them. Right, so you've met a karmic energy, right? You've met a karmic energy. So, because meaning that it's not the one, right? You'll go through a hell loop situation, right? So why is it that we do those? Because Saturn is where we pay it back to. Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn. Capricorn is the devil, and the devil is where we are, and the devil is who we pay it back to. Okay, so who are we? We are the karmic energies. Why do we get in situations when we're spiritual where we never seem to be able to find the right person, the right fit, if you are on where you have a lot of karma and you've had a lot of connections and it's been very toxic for a very long time? It's because your soul needs a fucking lot of work doing to it. That's why. Because you need to be spiritual, you need to be ascending, you need to be forceful and then not forceful. Okay, so you've got this energy here of where I seem to find myself where I'm looking for an answer that I can't seem to find of why this person doesn't open up to me. Why do they not do that? What's wrong with me? That might start sending a few people into self-doubt. That's good energy, because if a person can make you feel as if you're not worth it and you're not worthy, then that's good. Why? Because the person makes you find yourself. That's why you get Virgo energy. They make you look inside of yourself to see why you would think that another person needs to be with you for a needing energy of 9. Why is it that I feel like I need to find a partner and settle down? What makes me not want to be with myself all of the time, where I might get bored and frustrated because I want a partner in my life? So a soulmate or a twin flame can start to make you look at that needing energy. Why do I need attention? Why do I need a soulmate in my life? Why do I need an answer? Okay, because you're connecting with a Virgo energy, okay? So, or a 9 energy, right? But it doesn't matter whether it be the Virgo energy or not. It just means that this person is making me reflect inwardly, okay, at why it is about me that they don't like or they don't want. What is it about the chemistry that doesn't match? It's because you've met your match. You've met a twin flame that's mirroring you to show you alchemy. It's showing you, that's the twin flame energy, alchemy. You've met someone that shows you more about your own behavior than what you may not realize yet until you realize your own behavior. That's when you get the lesson and you're like, I need to form a boundary, right? Now, karma shows you that later on in life, when you form so many boundaries and you become masculine, you become the person that is a flight risk. 7, when you are a flight risk, you have to slow down and then have to realize, I'm a little bit defensive and I'm a little bit like standoffish. I'm a flight risk and I have to slow down and actually understand, why do I keep running out of situations in my life that are present that I keep running out of and not committing to people? Because I have commitment issues, right? So because I have because I have it's like loads of different things really, but attachment, detachment styled relationships. You know, I attach onto someone, I latch onto them, I start something and then I don't finish it, right? I start the relationship, I start the connection, I make them offer me and then I ghost them. and make them realize that I have a detachment or detachment type styled relationship with family, cigarettes, smoking, food, Xbox, PlayStation, starting the subject, not finishing it. Okay, starting a connection, not finishing it. Starting a communication, ghosting a person, not giving them clarity of why. Okay, so it's an attachment style of a soulmate or a twin flame that you've kind of been indicadent with. They've shown you more about your own aggression and your own frustration. That when people get angry, people that do not like aggression and anger run from people that complain because they don't want to stay around listening to it. Okay. So then you both go through this mirror. Okay. So I don't feel that you're with this person. I feel there's more ghosting energy here. So tell me more about why the Queen of Wands is here. Why is the Queen of Wands here for the Twin Flame Collective? Yeah. More than likely not talking, not speaking. What is it? What is it about this person? Are they hiding any secrets from me? Okay. Why do we not communicate? Why do we not talk? Why can we not seem to get on the same page? Have they chosen someone else? Okay, now, if you are, or this person is, with someone already, and what you don't know is the fact that they chose someone else, okay, because they have a soulmate situation with someone already that they do not want to tell people that they are with someone. They don't want that. This is private. My life is private, okay. So this could go on with your parents and stuff like that. I have a private life. I don't want everybody to know ins and outs of my dirty washing. I don't really want to know people to know that, Dave, right? It's my business. Who I'm with is me, okay? And I don't want people to know that, right? So if this person isn't speaking or saying, look, Chantel, I'm sorry, but I shan't tell you who I'm with or where I'm not with because it's none of your business, right? If they're kind of giving off that sort of vibe, that's because they may be seeing someone. Okay, which be this person here, okay, for some of you. And that is why they are not opening up to the connection that you may have with them, is because what you may or may not know what they're hiding is that they could have reconciled with this woman here, okay. So, why is this Nine of Cups here for, please? Why is the Nine of Cups here? For the Twin Flame Collective energy but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this person to open up and I don't realise why they're not. I think it's probably because they're hiding the fact that they may be seeing this woman here. Okay. Now, you can't blame this person for doing it. There's no point in doing that because you have a connection with someone that ends up having a connection with another soulmate. It's just you can get connections with people that are they come in over retrograde and so on and so forth, and then they go from retrograde. They come in during a retrograde period, and then they leave, and then they go, right? Because they come in order to do something, but they left. Now, just because people have connection, you have to have a lot of things going on. You have to have a lot of... Sorry if I look red, it's because I've caught the sun. Because it's very hot in the UK at the moment. Woo, thank God, right? But, you've got to have chemistry, you've got to match quite well, and all of these kind of things, right? There's a lot of things that have to kind of be correct for a relationship. Right? What is the Magician here for? Is a 3. So I believe someone is having a new beginning with someone, but you do have this attached energy of maybe a spiritual connection with someone. Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? But like a spurred connection. But unless you're listening to Spirit, there's actually a really good band called Spirit. Well, a song anyway. But yeah, here. So they could have been having a new beginning with someone, or you're just about to unite with this person. You're just about to. Okay. But you get this Four of Cups, you see. What is this Four of Cups for? Yeah. So for a lot of you, there's a turned down energy. This is like rejected person here. Sorry for you guys that have been rejected. It's just the way that the reading is showing me that there is it's very dangerous doing fucking twin flame readings because everybody can get so tetchy. Okay. But there could be a situation going on around where this person has children, okay, and they're really not interested in a midnight cock smoker, right? Which means that I'm not really interested in a joker that's around for a short time, doesn't know what they want because I've got children. That's my main focus is my kids. And if you're a guy that comes in just for a one-night stand and then you fuck off, that's really not teaching my children much, is it? Okay, so I'm not really looking for that. You know, I've got to be concerned more about my children. I might have a spiritual connection with you, but my child needs to come first, and I need to think more about them than what I do myself. And if what you're thinking about is yourself and not me and my child, then I'm sorry, but there's no connection. No way, Jose, no go, off you go. Next. Right, here. That's for you single mothers or single fathers or mothers, right? People that have got children. Not interested in a midnight smoker, right? What is the Hermit here for? Is an Empress, a 3. So, Pisces for me. Pisces, 3, 12, Hangman, 3. Piscean placement. Okay, place, if I say place, you say 1, 2, 3, must be a Pisces, fish, cod, haddock. That's how I channel when I am. I'm not at the moment. But I think there's another person here. But this is being a mum, you see. This is, I'm a mother. I could have Virgo in my chart, or a life path 9 and Pisces in my chart, okay? And I'm a mum. I'm a mother, and I'm not interested in a midnight cock smoker. I really need someone to stay around and help me look after my kid, okay? That's my main concern. Stern, Butchie. So, what is Judgment here for? It's in reverse there. What's Judgment here for, please? Ace of Swords, travelling. For a lot of you, could be going away. Hangman, another 3. So for some of you, there is reconciliation on the table with a Pisces, probably. Now, if you have been in a third-party situation with this person before, that is on the table of this person more than likely still with someone. Okay, because it's showing me a reflection. They've united with someone of a Piscean energy, maybe Libra. That's the truth, right? They could be travelling somewhere. This is passports, visas, and everything else. But they could be going away for a little while, okay? Could be prison, okay? But, so if any of you are interested in channeling the deceased, fucking really worked out really well. So for a lot of people that contacted me, giving me the pictures and the photograph evidence and the stories of all the channeled stuff that came through, thank you so much for letting me know, man. That was so, couldn't believe it. The criminal one with the being shot, I'm not going to give your name out, sweetheart, because you probably don't want everybody to know. But sent me a picture of someone being shot 3 times that unfortunately lost their life. Not so long ago, they were shot 3 times. So the piece of paper that I had of being shot 3 times, that spirit came through. There was another one and another one and another one, okay? So if you want those, you have to join the join button. It's only $2 or $3 below. Okay, I'll channel your deceased loved ones. I'll tell you about them, what they've got to tell you. If they died and you don't know how, you can also ask that because they'll let you know, and I'm going really cold now. So they'll let you know, they'll tell you, but you have to come on. When I go live, you've got to be joined on the join button, but it's only $2 or $3. It really doesn't cost you much. Okay, so, because it just reminded me of that. But here is someone's reconciled with someone, or someone is about to reconcile maybe with someone. Now, if you've gone through this for quite some time, this person might say no. Okay, they might say no. It's a maybe. It's kind of like, well, I can't really say yes or no, or I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to turn you down and say no because I've just got with someone. I'm, united with someone already, and blah blah blah, and I've, at this time I can't do that. Okay, it's like divine timing. I know a lot of you hate that, but divine timing is where some soulmates can meet each other, or twin flames can meet each other, and the timing just isn't right. The timing just isn't right. Okay. And then it's kind of like, well, I can either wait for it. Depends if you're like a really loving, caring person. Like when you talk to your twin and that, if they're like, you bitch, and you ask them, I don't want people like that anyway, right? But like if you're like with someone and they're saying like, I'm sorry, but I am with someone, but if anything ever goes wrong, you'll be the next person that I talk to, right? You might get that kind of answer from this person, but yeah, I believe that for a lot of you, like I said, this is either a yes or a no. Okay. It's saying that there's a chance there. Okay. If both of you want to do that. So tell me what happens with this 7 of Wands. Is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. Okay. So you got Taurus, maybe. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Picking up more Taurus than anything else. So, if you are in a polygamy situation where this person's already married, they may be getting a divorce from that person, but they're kind of going through a divorce procedure. Okay. And then for a lot of you, if you were with this person and you've cut them out, they could still be in your energy, depending if they're actually in your life, because there is not one card here that represents speaking, because the one that is actually in reverse, right? And that is actually thinking, not speaking. So that is definitely not speaking, talking or speaking, but they're clients and children as well. But as far as I can see it, the energy is here. There is a thought of, should I make this offer to this person? But I'm self-doubting whether I actually should reach out to them and say something. But they're thinking of you, but they just don't know. I mean, this could be you. Like if you're there thinking, cool, I really don't know whether to make an offer to this person or not. I don't know whether to reach out or not, and blah, blah, blah. Still give it a go, right? Because this is someone that is considering and thinking, should I reach out to this person and ask them if they're single? Right? The only way you're ever going to really know that is by doing it yourself, right? But the chances are in the tarot that they're actually with someone already. So, you know, always go forward on what you want to do anyway, because there is an energy here of a commitment and a relationship that is possible. Okay? But it depends on what the discussion is, if there is one. Okay? Because if this means a not and a no, it means because I'm already committed. I'm already in a relationship with someone. If it be a yes and I do want to be with you, then there you go. That's your answer. Okay? Because this is still a yes or a no. Are you with someone? Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. Are you with someone? No. Do you want to be with me? Yes. There you go, right? So I can't ever really tell you 100% fact in a tarot reading, but what I can tell you is that there are a few 3 energies here, and there are a few yeses and nos. That's what I can tell you, okay? So it depends on what goes on in your life, who it is that really feels like they want to reach out to someone and ask them. And if not, and you're sitting back and waiting for this person, and they don't come forward and speak to you, that is your answer as well, right? That's your answer as well. If you don't get word, someone doesn't reach out, they don't say anything, that's your answer. Your answer is they're not going to, okay? So it's up to you guys. You can either wait for it and then see, or you can actually reach out and there's that, and you'll get your answer either way. If you decide not to reach out, not say anything, and the other person doesn't either, and the time goes longer than 2 or 3 weeks, forget it and move on. Okay? So there you go. What do you reckon? Is that okay with you? Do you think I should still do this? So what I have done is I've continued to do your star signs, because I'm getting really fed up with doing star signs at the minute, because I'm getting a lot of backlash, I've done a Capricorn reading and I'm really dubious of whether I should put it out, because it was coming across as men and women that were doing it, and I've just got a feeling that people are going to rub it up the wrong way, take the message the wrong way. It was definitely involving Gemini, because Gemini's reading was terrible. Sorry, Geminis, if you're watching, but your reading was terrible over on Patreon. It was full of control and narcissism, gaslighting, and like center of attention energy, and like family. It was just there. You have to watch it. But if you want your star signs, you'll need to join the silver or the gold tier. They're roughly 2 weekly readings each week. So every time I do a reading, they're normally based off 2 weeklies, because there's a lot of cards there that we go over. So I will start doing star signs when it comes to the monthlies, but at the moment I'm going to continue to do these. But for you guys that really like my style of reading, your star signs are over on Patreon, and they're always done first before anything comes out on over here. I'm just going to have to decide what I'm going to do. But let me know. No, you can't. I might open up the... I've actually blocked off the communication with everybody at the moment. But I might open up the comment section. If not, join Discord. Discord, you can comment over there, because I can take you off and block you and report you if you're a psycho. Okay, you can go tell me what you think on Discord. It's free to join. You don't have to do anything. You just join, and then everybody chats in one window or 2 windows, private sessions, find out how much your personal reading is, ask me for my details, blah, 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 how much is it, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. Discord is a very good way of getting through to me and everybody else, okay? If you want a personal reading, email is below, Patreon is also below, and then also the join button below, okay? All right, guys, thanks very much. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.